The top 10 most expensive guns in the world. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hey there, Aluxers, and welcome to another fantastic video. Since you've decided to spend some time with us here today, we're guessing you're in a mood to learn about some of the biggest and best things in life. If so, then you're definitely in luck. Our mission here at Alux is to make sure that you're kept abreast of all the standout facts and figures in business and everything else that it takes to make up the lifestyle of a millionaire or billionaire. Along with great wealth, often comes great collections of accessories and historical artifacts, and something that's always been a great source of desire and fascination over history has been weaponry of all types and kinds. Today we're going to be looking at the astronomical prices that have been paid over the years for the very best and most sought-after guns. Some have historical significance, and some are on the list due to exquisite craftsmanship, but we can guarantee this is a must-see list for all gun lovers out there. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Let's delay no more and dive into the top 10 most expensive guns in the world. Number 10. Peter Hofer Sidelock, valued at $500,000. Peter Hofer is a craftsman who has taken the beauty of weaponry to an entirely different level. This particular sidelock, a side-by-side 12-bore gun with a hidden 17 tube between two smoothbore barrels, is an example of true gun greatness. Hofer only ever built 5 of these beauties, which accounts for their rampant desirability and sought-after nature. Each masterpiece comes with its own exclusive and unique engravings, and the build includes top-quality burl wood with a double underlug lock and catch bar, plus a fine ejector forend. Thanks to their astounding custom beauty and their famed safety features and easy handling, these guns are worth in the region of $500,000. Number 9. New Haven Arms Iron-Framed Henry Action Rifle, sold for $603,750. Known as the New Haven Arms Company, better as the Winchester Repeating Arms Company. As the New Haven Arms, in the mid-1800s they manufactured a limited run of iron-framed Henry rifles. As only 200 to 400 were made in a few months, surviving examples are considered extremely rare and therefore of huge interest to collectors. The rifle featured a 24-inch octagonal barrel with an integral magazine and a butt plate and a receiver in a flawless blue finish. This particular gun was auctioned in 2013 by the Rock Island Auction Company, and it fetched a price of $603,750. Because it was marked number 39 and being in near pristine condition helped make it the most expensive 19th century American rifle ever sold. Number 8. The Boss Over and Under, $750,000. Another gun that has been praised and revered for its lightweight nature and secure reliability to other types of over and under guns. The Boss Over and Under has gained its fair share of fans over the years. Gunmaker John Robertson's clever and sleek design is noted for the placements of the lumps on both sides of the lower barrel, with this particular feature being cited as a large reason for its success. A thing of real beauty, the Boss Over and Under is truly ageless and has been the subject of many copycat creations over the years. However, if you happen to be in the position where a bona fide original is up for sale, you're going to have to be prepared to pay somewhere in the $750,000 range. Number 7. A.H. Fox 12 Teddy Roosevelt's Shotgun, $875,000. As you may already know, Teddy Roosevelt was famous for his sense of humor and fun style, and he extended that style all the way down to the decoration of his weaponry. The former president of the United States often referred to this particular gun as a thing of priceless beauty that didn't deserve to go out into battle to wreak unrivaled damage. The Fox gun was made completely by hand in the United States and is noted for its weight, balance, and its flawlessly classic design that is hard to surpass. However, with an estimated value of $875,000, we're not sure that Teddy's Fox 12 is a gun that you would want to purchase for hunting purposes. Perhaps a spot on the mantelpiece would be more appropriate. Number 6. Million Euro Rifle, valued at $1.18 million. Confidence is making a shotgun with a selling price of 1 million euros. That is exactly what Austrian gunmakers Schering GmbH did, and it's only a sample price. The rifle features a bas-relief on the trunk of precious metals and diamonds. There is a gold plate optical sight set with Swarovski crystals, forearm tip and pistol grip tips made from carved blocks of ivory and gold veins ending with diamonds where the action opens. Basically more bling than a Liberace candelabra. The rifle took the master craftsman at Sharing 4 to 5 years to complete. Now, before we get sucked into the top 5 most expensive guns in the world, why not learn a little bit more about the USA? Thanks to its wild history, a lot of guns on this list have ties to the American West. You can check out our dedicated video by clicking in the top right corner. Number 5. Simon Bolivar's flintlock pistols, sold for $1.6 million. You may not know, but Simon José Antonio de la Santissimo Bolivar y Palacios Ponte y Blanco is one of the most important names in world history. Better known as Simon Bolivar, he was a military leader who guided countries like Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia, and Panama to independence from the Spanish Empire. Though he eventually died tragically of tuberculosis, Bolivar was a veteran of Civil War battle lines and was accompanied at all times by his pair of trusty flintlock pistols. Can you imagine just how much action they must have seen? The proof was in the purchasing in 2004, when the pair of pistols were brought to auction at Christie's, New York, and achieved a staggering sum of $1.6 million. Number 4. Nicolas Noel Botet pistol, sold for $1.8 million. Born in 1761, Nicolas Noel Botet was a French gunsmith who was the director of the Versailles Rifle Manufactory. Quickly becoming the highest profile gunmaker of the era, Botet worked closely with none other than Napoleon Bonaparte. The gunsmith was revered for creating luxury handguns that were unrivaled in their beauty and quality, with ebony grips and intricate steel engraving. Not limited to French custom, our old friend Simon Bolivar was at one time the owner of a Botet pistol, and the historical community places the gunsmith in such high esteem that one of the very best examples of his work commands a price tag of $1.8 million. Number 3. George Washington saddle pistols, sold for $1.9 million. It's hard to argue against the fact that George Washington is probably the most important figure in American history, and as a result, anything related to the founding father is valued extremely highly. This is certainly the case for Washington's pair of South American Revolutionary War pistols that were purchased by the Richard King Mellon Foundation in 2002 for an eye-watering $1.9 million. Because of their important role in American history, the pistols are currently on display at Fort Ligonier in Pennsylvania. Here's a fun fact for you. Washington isn't the only president in history to have owned these amazing pistols, as they eventually ended up in the hand of Andrew Jackson, 7th President of the United States, before making their way through history to the auction house. Number 2. Cabot Guns Meteorite Pistols, sold for $4.5 million. We all know that crafting an exquisite gun takes a lot of time, but how about 4 billion years in the making? Carved using state-of-the-art 3D modeling and cutting-edge aerospace technology, Cabot Guns were able to manufacture 2 1911 semi-automatic pistols from a Gibeon meteorite. 35 kilograms of Gibeon matter was used to create these amazing, fully functional weapons, based on the John Moses Browning 1911 design. So, how much would owning a pair of guns 4 billion years in the making set you back? Just the small matter of $4.5 million. Number 1. Singing Bird Pistols, sold for $5.8 million. Guns do not have to be impressively large or overly noisy to be effective nor desirable. Some guns are also a work of art, and that certainly applies to the most expensive guns on our list. These stunning pistols, attributed to Frère Rochat, 3 brothers who worked as watchmakers in Switzerland in the early 19th century, were sold by Christie's in Hong Kong at auction in May of 2011, and the winning bid was $5.8 million. Some would argue they aren't technically guns, but a mechanical work of art, and indeed, they were sold in a watches sale, but they were undeniably modeled on a real pistol, and a singing bird shoots out of each barrel. Set with diamonds, agate, and pearls, they pandered to the fashion of Europeans, gifting Chinese dignitaries and members of the court with exquisite items to gain access to the powers that be. This is the only known matching pair in the world. So, there you have it. 10 of the most expensive guns in the world to date. Are you a gun enthusiast yourself? Which of the top 10 was your personal favorite? Let us know down in the comments. And how about one final fact as a thank you for watching the video right till the end? Did you know that even though the only price that has ever been paid for it is $25, many people believe that the most valuable gun in the world is the 6-inch Derringer that was used to assassinate President Abraham Lincoln? John Wilkes Booth purchased the gun for $25 in the mid-1800s. The gun is on display at the scene of the crime, the Ford Theater, and it's unlikely it will ever be sold at auction. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.